My name is Gwen, but over here the family calls me Cousin G. And I'm back with some more bruh content, y'all. Y'all seen that title. Y'all already know what I'm about to get into. It is Bruh, Season 4, Episode 2, titled Blessings. Let's see what these fools up to in this episode, child. Y'all know how I feel about these men. Y'all already know, cousins. Alright, cousins, we start this episode off with Greg and Darla. Lord, they're getting into it. They're getting to the nitty gritty. But, Darla, stop. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Greg, what are we doing at this point? Like, I can't keep coming around casually to come spend time with you. I'm not looking for just that. I'm looking to be wooed, chased. She want the real thing. Like, she tired of being his little secret that's being kept. Like, she feel like he keeping her a secret because he don't feel a way about her the way she feel about him or whatever. Y'all, honestly, I think Greg is embarrassed. He's embarrassed. He's uncomfortable. He don't even want to tell his friends that he even messing around with her like that. Y'all seen what he did in the last episode when they brought Darla up? Like, he wanted to leave. He wanted to get out of there. He was uncomfortable with talking about Darla. He don't even want them to know he's still messing around with Darla like this. He don't even want them to know that they like literally doing what they doing. Like, Greg, what is you doing? Stop wasting this girl time. Just stop. I know you're uncomfortable because she made the change and y'all, you know her as Darren or whatever because y'all went to school together. But, dude, what is you doing? Don't waste her time if you're not even going to show her off. If you're not going to show her off, why is you wasting her time? Like, why? Greg, come on now. If you embarrassed, just cut the whole situationship off. Period. Just cut it off. Cut it off, Greg. Next scene, cousins are being introduced to a new character. And I hate to call him this, but we all know him as Braxton Hardenberg. But I'm not going to call him that because he don't like to be called that. But we're introducing Bill's coach, his old basketball coach or whatever. He is talking to reporters about his game. Well, his game that he just lost and stuff like that. And, you know, doing what reporters normally do. Grilling them on his coaching abilities and his streaks or whatever during the games and stuff like that. So apparently he lost 4 games in a row. It sucks. It sucks. His team sucks, basically, is what they're saying. And they asking him what he gonna do next. What he gonna do to improve his players or whatever. And lo and behold, Bill is there to meet up with his coach because he wants to talk to him. And I guess this is the coach that he comes to or whatever. I guess he's like a father figure to him also. So he wants to talk to him, you know, get some advice from him on his life currently or whatever. So the coach literally think that he coming there for tickets or whatever, and he shut him down. Like I told my wife and all my other people, I don't have no more tickets. I don't got no more free tickets or whatever. And Bill say, well, if you got 2 on your hand, I'll take them if you got them or whatever. And he said, really and truly, I just really need to talk to somebody about this situation that I got going on. So they agreed to go for dinner and talk. Child, look at Braxton. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. No disrespect to the actor. But that role on the Jamie Foxx show just stuck to him for some strange reason. Out of all the other movies and TV shows he did, his role on the Jamie Foxx show is going to stick to him. And I'm always going to see him as Braxton Hardenberg. I am so sorry, sir. But then again, I'm not. That's what I see. No disrespect. That's what my childlike mind sees. Can I just say this though, cousins? Bill, this is giving Bill living a double life. Because you're going to see your coach But then our sisters, when the new characters first met the girls, first met Danny and Andy and Sabrina, then they get on that bus and they was talking about how their coach was their life, and he used to give them advice in a fatherly way. He was like a father to his team or whatever. Y'all remember that? I remember that. It's stuck on my brain. It's giving Bill living a double life, Rich. It's giving double life, cousins. Next scene, cousins, we're at the doctor's office, child, and Tom and Dr. Walker. Now, Dr. Walker has not walked in yet, but Tom is stopping, taking a break, and he having him a little snack or whatever. And Dr. Walker actually walks in to talk to Tom. Now, he's basically telling Tom he getting old. He getting too old to be running this place. And it's time for him to go. And he ready to pass down the torch to Tom or whatever. Basically, he telling him, I'm ready to retire. It's time for me to go. And I feel like you would be the perfect person to pass the torch to run this office or whatever. You handle things in a way I have never seen people handle things. I've watched you grow into this role that you playing at this hospital or whatever. And I really want to let you know that I want to pass this down to you. It's time for you to move on up move on up to the side. Time, don't get scared. Take that position, Tom. You deserve it because you're good at what you do. You are above and beyond for these patients, even taking it a little personal or whatever. Y'all know the other doctor, he wasn't comfortable with how Tom was engaging with the patients or whatever because his feelings was involved. As they should be. You're supposed to care about your patients and what they're going through and stuff like that. So he's just basically telling him, you the perfect person that I should pass this torch to. So be ready, because I'm retiring soon, and the position is going to you. Time, don't get scared, Time. Put them big boy drawers on and take this position. You are perfect for this role. Thank you, management. Next scene, cousins, we at AJ's Deli with John, Miss Alice, Laura, and Rain. John walks in to the job or whatever and asks his mama what's going on. Rain is in the shop promoting her products, which is a vitamin. The company is called Daily Blessings Incorporated. To me, cousins, this feels like a pyramid scheme. It's giving pyramid scheme or whatever. And basically, she's the ambassador for this company, and she's trying to get other people to jump on board. And she drops something, and John runs over to help her. Soon as John runs over to help her, she says, see people, this is what we need, initiative. He took the initiative to help me out. He is a perfect fit for what Daily Blessings Incorporated represents. Girl, I know you're not trying to use John as no example, girl. I know you're not trying to use John as no example. And this fool falling for it. Like, I am. I'm like, oh, no, John. No, John. So then his coworker, Laura, comes over. She said, well, does it help with weight loss? And she said, it surely does. Look, it helped me. And sis pulls out a picture of herself, a before and after picture of herself after using the vitamins. John said, oh, you look good. Your outfit look nice. Lord, John, shut up. Just shut up. So Laura asked her, well, what do I need to do to get started? The girl, Rain, said, well, you'll need $1,500 to start your investment. Girl, that girl walked away so quick. I don't blame sis. I'm not about to give you no $1,500 for no vitamins, sis. No, I'm not. Ain't happening today, tomorrow, or the next day, sis. It's not happening for me. So then she started boosting John head up, like giving him all the examples of what he is. Girl, no, you know what? John, walk away. Walk away. It's a setup, John. Walk away. Now, John. Now. I mean, she is putting all her little feminine walls on John to get him to invest, girl. That's why I say it's a pyramid scheme. She is literally bucking his head up to spend this money, child. Even went as far as to show him how much he could be making within a week. Girl, John, run. Run, John. This ain't for you. Next scene, cousins, we had brunch with Regina and Pam, child. Now, they are at lunch, I guess to catch up or whatever. And Pam starts going on and on about how she is pretty much done with the situation with her and Mike. To the point where she even lied to him about wanting to have a coloring session with him, talking about she was too tired. She said she can't take this drama with him no more. Pam is done. Or whatever. Are you really done though, Pam? Are you? She said her heart can't take this amount of drama or whatever. But Pam, when y'all was going through all this drama, you was fighting for this man. You was ready to give into this man. Whatever. You still loved him. Now, all of a sudden, he clean. You don't love him. See, I think she liked the toxicness. I'm sorry, sis. No, I'm not. I'm being honest with you. Cousin G gonna be honest with you. You like this toxicity. You liked it. And now that he's not toxic, now you not feeling him no more. Really? Really, Pam? Really? Really? I don't even think she believed this her doggone self. I don't. She not being honest with herself. You know what I'm saying? She on the outside trying to be honest with that, but not within trying to be honest within herself. Pam, girl, you got to get it together and make your mind up. Because you confusing Cousin G at this point, girl. So they shift over or whatever. Pam said she's sorry, girl. She said, I'm sorry, girl. I ain't even asked about how you was doing or whatever. So Regina go into how she showed up at Rich house. I'm not rich. Ooh, look at me. Look at me. She going to see how this be confusing me, cousin. Do y'all see? Y'all see what I'm going through here? But Regina goes into how she went to build a house the other night and he had another female in the house or whatever. And I guess she made it seem like she didn't care, but did she care? She cared. This is our apartment. Why you got another female in our apartment, Bill? He just being Bill at this point. This is what Bill does. So she going to how the girl is married too. You see how he trying to mess up somebody else's marriage? He just into messing up marriages to get what he want. And then on top of that, I'm pregnant. Oh, she finally let the news out. The news that we all could use that we already knew. But Pam didn't know. So she gave Pam some news that she could use or whatever. Girl, finally the cat is out the bag. Yes, I said it. The cat's out the bag. Regina is pregnant. So she told Bill. I don't know how Bill handled that, but I guess we're going to find out later in this episode, cousins. Girl, these girls here, I thought the girls on Sisters was nuts for dealing with these men. Girl, y'all even more nuts. Y'all crazy. Next scene, cousins, we at the bar with Bill and his coach, child. The words of wisdom he gave Bill after Bill told him and ran down the whole situation with Regina and this other woman or whatever. And what happened last night, child, he gave him some good advice. He even put it in the lingo of basketball. You remember when your free throw percentage was sub 30? You remember that? Remember how after we figured that out, I had you shooting hundreds of free throws until you honestly disciplined yourself and focused on what was in front of you? You need to do the same thing with your marriage and your child. It's time for you to step into manhood and realize what's important. And stop trying to go poke your little pencil in every little hole around Atlanta. Stop trying to do that and focus on what's in front of you. That's all you need to do. You need to discipline yourself to be the man that your wife and child need. You need to go home and fix that and remember what I said. Because I said what I said. Right on, coach. I'm down for this. He gave him some advice. Question is he going to take this advice? Because y'all know Bill got a hard, bald head. He don't listen. He do not listen. He does not listen. Y'all know this. Y'all know this, child. Y'all know this, girl. I hope you take this man advice, dog, and take his marriage seriously. I could have swore up and down that there was divorce how he was living. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I could have swore there was either divorce or separated or some, child. I could have swore, child. But they not. They still married. And it's very important that Bill focuses on his marriage and his child. And be the man that that woman and child need at the end of the day. Thank you. Next thing, cousins, he back in the hospital with time, girl. Dr. Walker walks in. Dr. Walker is keen on trying to get time to take this position so he can go ahead and sit down and go walk around his house naked if he wants to. This man is really strong on his retirement. He is really trying to get from out of that hospital. Time, take this man up on his offer. Please take this man up on his offer, time. Please. Relieve this man of his duties. Please, Lord. He begging you at this point. Dr. Walker is still trying to convince Time to take this chief position. And he is, you could tell, you could look at Time's face and tell he's scared. He's scared. Dr. Walker even goes in to mention that if Time don't have no wife or nobody he not worried about at home, a dog or a cat, he not really concerned with, he have all the time in the world to devote himself to this doggone chief position in this doctor's office. Well, in this hospital. And Time not for it. It's given, I'm scared. I'm scared I'm a fall. You gonna hold my hand? No, Time, take this position, boy. More money, more insight. Come on, Time, take it. Take it, Time. This doctor is really trying to convince Time to take this position. This man ready to retire for real. I don't blame him because it's a lot of stress that comes along with this doggone career choice. It's really a lot of stress. You on call all the time. You don't got time for nothing at home or whatever. So Time did ask him, was he married? And he said, man, I took a swing at it and I realized it wasn't for me. So I just let it go. He let it go. Let it go. He answered that thing. He said, nope. I took a swing at it. I failed. I missed. So I didn't try again. Now I'm ready to retire. And I won't give you my position. What's up? Time still hanging on. I don't think I'm ready for that. It's not for me. You know what, Time? Boy, I couldn't be one of his friends. I'd have licked the back of my hand and slapped Time and convinced him. Take that position, boy. We gonna get some more money out of this. What is you doing, man? What is you doing, Time? Take that position. Please and thank you. Take it up. You ain't got no woman, Time. You ain't got nobody to be concerned with, Time. But you know what? I understand why he wouldn't want to. You know what I'm saying? He said it's enough stress on him as it is. And if I take this chief position, it's going to be a whole lot of unknown stress that's going to hit me out of nowhere, and I ain't ready for that. And I could respect that. I could. So the doctor said, I'm not going to make no announcements yet because I'm waiting on you to make up your mind, basically. So I'm still going to be here until you ready. No, Time, this the last leg. Time, grab that torch and go to the finish line and take this position. Who down for Time to take this position? Scream at me in them comments. Next thing, cousins, we back at AJ's Gully. Looks like Rain is done with her presentation and she is ready to pay Miss Alice for her services, Lord. And she told Miss Alice, keep the change. Miss Alice said, girl, you ain't got to tell me twice. I know that's right, Miss Alice. I know that's right. So Miss Alice going to say, well, I got a slightly seasoned friend who might be having problems with her libido, and it might be boosting her up. Whole time, Miss Alice, girl, I know you was talking about yourself, talking about slightly seasoned. Girl, you still think you young. So I know you was talking about yourself or whatever. She said, what you got for my friend? And Rain ended up giving her a sample of some of the little liquid vitamins or whatever to help her with her libido or whatever. And, you know, she thinking she walked off. But before she walked off, she mentioned how she interested in John. She have interest in John. Girl, I ain't mad at that. John need him a woman. John need him a woman. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Y'all know I'm not lying. He need him a woman, Lord. Lord Jesus. Not like Lydia, though. Please, not like Lydia is crazy. That girl is nuts. Girl, she's delusional, girl, at its finest. I think Carol done made her match when it come to Lydia. Girl, I cannot. So Rain go up to the counter to talk to John. You know, she's still, making eyes at him or whatever. And she mentions him joining a business or whatever. He said, I don't know if I'm gonna join this business. That's too much money or whatever. And I just can't get with that right now. Not right now or whatever. So Rain tell him, you know what, it's all right. And she had him a box of the vitamins or some of the product or whatever, and said, look, this one is on me or whatever, and if you're interested, I'll sign you up under my name. You don't have to put nothing down, because I believe in you. Girl, you pitching woo at John? Let me find out. So they're just flirting with each other back and forth or whatever. So she end up leaving, and John started talking to his mama, telling him, look, mama, I'm in the money. Look, I'm in the money. And Miss Alice said, oh, you didn't fail for it too. She got your ass, didn't she? She sure did, Miss Alice. He is, girl, wet behind the ears, behind that girl. So John go to the bank to go put up the product or whatever. And Miss Alice, she's still sweeping up and cleaning up because, they about to close the shop down. And girl, guess who run in the god doggone deli? It's Claudia. Claudia running from her husband. It look like he about to put paws on her the way she running from him. You gotta help me, please. It's my husband. You gotta help me. He trying to kill me. Girl, of course he is. I think that man then found out that she was messing around with Bill. Girl, look at that. Look at that. So, Miss Alice hurry up and get Claudia out towards the back area. Well, she asked Laura to take Claudia to the back area or whatever, and Claudia managed to escape through the back door. The husband run up in there. Claudia, I know you in here. I'm gonna find you. I am your husband. Boy, if you don't go sit your little throat down somewhere, boy, we don't care who you is. Why is you coming in my deli like that? You trying to get paws laid on you? What a tool at, Miss Alice. I know you got it up in there, girl. What a tool at? Where is that? Where is that? So I know she back there, and if you find out what you gonna do? Do it. I tell you. So not Barry, I'm calling this boy by his real name. I'm so used to watching him on YouTube, y'all gonna have to forgive me because I'm so proud of Barry. Let me just say I'm proud of Barry Brewer. I'm so proud of him because he done came a long way. I know him from them YouTube streets and them series and skits, baby. I'm sorry. But John come up out the back like, Mama, what's going on? What's going on? Ain't nobody in here. Ain't nobody in here. I'm expecting John to come out the back with the tool because he heard this dude hollering at his mama. John, what a tool they? What a tool, John? You came out with the fist talking about I got them. You know what, John? I ain't got time. I ain't got time. So the husband leave. I'm going to be back. I know she was here. Remember, I am your husband. Get out my shop, boy. If I kick you in the back of your head. Go ahead somewhere. If I get one of these tools, these deli tools out the bank and beat your ass with it. Boy. Ooh, I can't stand men like that. I can't stand them. I despise them, cousins. I can't stand them. Or whatever. So he leave out or whatever, and John go to feeling himself. Something. I had this, mama. Boy, you ain't had nothing. You ain't had Nathaniel. You ain't had no Nathaniel. He said he like asking his mama like, what's going on, whatever. And Mrs. Alice ended up explaining to him what happened or whatever. Talking about how his wife ran up in there, pushing on her, trying to get help or whatever. And girl, John said, I would have did him something. I got them guns. No, you don't. You ain't had nothing. Nothing, not a thing, John. Goodbye. Well, cousins, that's it for the recap and review of Bruh Season 4, Episode 2, Blessings. Girl, this was actually kind of good. I enjoyed episode 2. It wasn't like episode 1. Episode 1 was dry, but I liked episode 2. Y'all coming around. Cousin G feels good about this. I do. I really do. But that's it for the video, cousins. Make sure y'all slap that like button like it owe y'all some money. Scream at Cousin G in these comments here. And y'all let me know what y'all would have did if that man ran up in that shop on y'all mama. What's poppin'? What's up? What's up? Do something. Scream at Cousin G in them comments. Make sure y'all share this video with all y'all people. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, y'all cousins, your mess ass auntie, and those ass uncle. Because I know Uncle would have been ready. Come on. I got it. Let's go. I know Uncle, you got it. You always got it. Uncle, I love you. I love you long time, Uncle. And baby, if you not subscribed to the channel yet, girl, what is you waiting on? Bill to stop being a hoe? I think we about to get that. Cause the coach did talk to him, and I hope the words got some and he actually listened. You know what I'm saying? But baby, subscribe to the channel in the meantime. And I'ma see y'all in the next video. Cousins. Love y'all. Bye.